Hi guys, this video is brought to you by Ace the Glad, and in this video we would be solving the worked examples of syllogisms as promised in the last video. Okay, so here we would solve at least 8 to 10 worked examples. These are basically previous year questions, and I think they are of the level and all types of questions have been covered so that you can solve all the syllogisms questions that you may encounter in the CLAT 2021. Right, so let us get started with our first question. It is here. Okay, this is our first question, which has 1, 2 and 3 statements. Right, we have 2 conclusions from there and we have to choose between A, B, C and D. Right, so the first statement is a universal statement. Right, no word के हिसाब से, no word के कारण it is a universal statement. Right, the second statement is a particular one and third भी universal है. Right, a tip over here is that guys, you need to, while making a Venn diagram you need to give preference to the universal statements and then only move to the particular statements, which means first, जैसे इस example, जैसे इस question में you need to solve both the universal you need to make the Venn diagram of both the universal statements and then move to the particular statement. This way you can keep the Venn diagram simple and it would help you to solve the questions in a better way. Okay, this was a tip. Let us get started. First statement is no note is a coin, which means no note is a coin. They are both they are both disjoint sets. We would not make this first, we would make this one first, right? Because of a universal statement. जैसे मैंने अभी कहा. All plastics are notes, which means plastics are inside notes. Fair enough, plastics are inside notes. And some coins are metals. ठीक है. Let me just draw this one. Oh, some plastics are all plastics are notes. No note is a coin and some coins are metals. ठीक है. From that, can we conclude that no metal is a plastic? Our first conclusion. No, this is not the case because metals can be plastics. There is no restriction over here, right? If I try to make a Venn diagram like this, that some metals may be plastics, it would make no difference to it would be a valid Venn diagram, right? But no metal is plastic is not, it makes no metal is plastic is not true in each of the possibilities, right? Which means it cannot be a conclusion. So A is not the answer. B or conclusion 2 says all notes are plastics. Acha. All plastics are notes. All A are B. From here we cannot conclude that all B are A. This is not a valid conclusion. Right. All women are mothers. Sorry, all mothers are women अगर मैं बोलूँ. From that statement we cannot say that all mothers or all women are mothers, है ना? In other words, all A or B का converse statement क्या था? If you remember, it was some B are A, right? Which means B is not the correct option and hence neither conclusion first nor conclusion second follows is the correct option. Let us move to question number 2. Here we have 4 statements and 4 conclusions. Options दिए हैं, we need to solve them. The first statement is that some books are songs. Statement, sorry, पहले तो universal करना, right? This is a universal particular. all books are movies. Okay, all books are movies. Fair enough. Then some books are songs, some books are songs, some songs are books. एक ही बात हुई, right? Some books are songs and some songs are books. एक ही बात हुई. And some dances are movies. Okay, some dances are movies. Conclusion first says that some dances are songs. Well, this is not true in each of the Venn diagrams. Again, right? यहाँ पे possible नहीं है ये. यहाँ पे true नहीं है ये. That which means conclusion 1 does not follow. ठीक है? Some songs are dances, which is just converse of the conclusion second, which means conclusion 2 also does not follow. Some movies are dances. Some dances are movies से उसका converse ये है कि some movies are dances, right? Which means conclusion 3 follows. And no books are dances. This is not true. In each of the following, each of the Venn diagram, each of the possibilities, which means option B is the correct option, right? Okay, let's move to question number 3. In this question, guys, 6 statements are there marked as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? And 4 options दिए हैं. Each option is a combination of 3 statements, and in the question now it was given that that particular option is correct, in which the fifth or the third statement now is a valid inference if the previous 2 statements are considered to be true. For example, option A में if 1 and 3 are true, can we conclude 5? ठीक है? This is basically the meaning of this set. ठीक है? We need to determine if the third statement follows from the previous 2 statements or not. अगर follow करता है, that is our correct option. अगर follow नहीं करता है, it is a wrong option. ठीक है, let us start with option A. 1, 3 and 5. 1, 3 and 5. Okay. Some buildings are not skyscrapers. No structure is a skyscraper and some skyscrapers are buildings. ये universal है, particular and a universal. पहले universal draw करेंगे, right? No structure is a skyscraper. No structure is a skyscraper. ऐसे SKY रख देते हैं skyscraper के लिए. Okay, done. Third statement is नहीं, third तो हो गया. First वाला is some buildings are not skyscrapers. Okay, at least one building is not a skyscraper. So building मान लो. At least one building is not a skyscraper. And fifth one is some skyscrapers are buildings. Fifth जो है ना, it is a conclusion, right? है ना? 1 और 3 से conclude करना है कि नहीं, ये decide करना है हमें. हो सकता है क्या? सोचो. Some buildings are not skyscrapers से can we say that some skyscrapers are buildings? No, right? We did talk about this in the previous video that some A are not B का कोई valid converse statement नहीं होता है. Okay, which means 1 and 3 से we cannot conclude 5. Okay, let us move to the next set of statements. 2, 4 and 6. 2, 4 and 6. Some skyscrapers are not buildings. Particular, universal, particular. Okay. Let's universal draw कर लेते हैं that all skyscrapers are structures. उसके बाद some skyscrapers are not buildings, which means at least one skyscraper is there which is not a building. वो यहाँ हो सकता है, यहाँ हो सकता है building. Building can be here as well, right? But at least one should be there at least one building should be there which is not a skyscraper. From these two statements, can we conclude that some structures are not buildings? Some structures are not buildings. No, right? यहाँ पे ही देखो. If we say that some buildings, at least one building is not a skyscraper, but that building lies inside the structure, this is not true, right? I agree that building ऐसा भी हो सकता है. यहाँ पे भी at least one skyscraper will not be a building, but हमें conclusion 100% of the cases में true है कि नहीं ये देखना है, right? That is why, और इस केस में ये true नहीं है, that है ना? That is why option B is also not correct. Okay, let us move to option C. Option C, 6, 4 and 1. 6, 4, 1. Some structures are not buildings. All skyscrapers are structures. ये वैसे ही हो गया. All skyscrapers are structures. And some structures are not buildings. At least one structure is there which is not building. Right. From here, can we conclude that some buildings are not skyscrapers? From here, or in other words, can we conclude that at least one building is over here that is not a skyscraper? Yes, we can do that. Because when we say that all skyscrapers, यहीं पे देख लो ना, this remains to be 100% true that at least one building has to be out of the Venn diagram of this structure, right? Which means, and we also know that all the skyscrapers are inside structures, which means at least one building would exist at any point of time which is not skyscraper. Okay, at least ऐसा अगर देखो तो some buildings are not structures. If you take this statement, and we know that structures के अंदर ही skyscrapers हैं, we can say that some buildings are not skyscrapers, right? I hope you get this. Option C is the correct option. Let us see why option D is not the correct option. Okay. 1, 3 and 6. 1, 3. From these two statements, can we conclude statement 6? Let us see. Particular, universal. Okay. No structure is a skyscraper. No structure is a skyscraper. These are disjoint sets. Some buildings are not skyscrapers. At least one building exists which is outside skyscraper. From here, can we conclude that some structures are not buildings? No. No, right? Building ऐसे मैं बना दूं in this Venn diagram. Some structures are buildings. At least one building is not a skyscraper, and no structure is a skyscraper. But some, ये जो conclusion है ना, some structures are not buildings, ये तो यहाँ पे contradict हो गया, right? Some structures are buildings in this Venn diagram. Statement 6 is not true in each of our Venn diagram cases. That is why it is not the correct option, and hence C is the correct option. Okay, so now let us move to question number 4. Yeah. Question number 4 says, only ignorant people believe in witchcraft is equivalent to A, B, C or D. Okay. We have learned in the previous session that only A or B का मतलब, for example, only women are mothers का मतलब is that all mothers are women. Okay. All A are B का मतलब all B are A we have learned, right? Which means when we say that only ignorant people believe in witchcraft, it is equivalent to all those people who believe in witchcraft are ignorant. Okay. For example, okay, so let's see. So from here, we can say that all those people who believe in witchcraft are ignorant. Let us see which option tells us that. A says there is no link between ignorance and witchcraft. Not the correct option, obviously, right? B says some ignorant persons are not those who believe in witchcraft. Okay. Some ignorant persons are not those who believe in witchcraft. It is not equivalent to that all those people who believe in witchcraft are ignorant, right? It is basically saying that some ignorant persons do not believe in witchcraft. Yes, I know. We have to find that particular option which says that all those people who believe in witchcraft are ignorant. And option C does so, right? Option C says so. All persons who believe in witchcraft are ignorant. Simple. Okay. Option D is also not correct because it says no ignorant persons are those who do not believe in witchcraft. It is basically saying that all ignorant people believe in witchcraft. But our conclusion is not that, right? Our conclusion is all those people who believe in witchcraft are ignorant. है ना? Okay. Let us move to the next question. Assuming that statement 1 and 2 are true, which of the above conclusions follow? Above nahi, which of the following conclusions follow? Right. All girls are students, all doctors are students. ये दो statements हैं. Let's make a Venn diagram. All girls are students. And all doctors are also students. है ना? All doctors are also students. Conclusion क्या हो सकता है? That all girls are students? Yeah, right. All girls are students, all girls are students. Same ही तो statement है. B और statement 2 क्या है? Conclusion 2 क्या है? Some students are girls. Some students are girls, absolutely. From all A or B, we can say that some B are A, right? Some students are girls. We can say this, right? C क्या बोल रहा है? Some students are doctors. Yeah, absolutely. इधर से बोल सकते हैं. Some students are doctors. Fourth क्या बोल रहा है? All doctors are girls. No. यहाँ पे we beg to differ with the question setter. Right. 1, 2 and 3 follows. Let's move to the next question. It is saying that if it is true that all men are honest and all politicians are men, for which among the following is it impossible to follow from the given premises? All given premises. Okay, this is another type of question because it is saying that which of the following conclusions do not follow, or which one of the following statements do not follow. Okay. है ना? Impossible to follow. Okay, let us draw a Venn diagram. All men are honest, all politicians are men, all politicians are men, and all men are honest. Yeah. Yeah. Option A says that some politicians are not honest. Impossible to follow. Is it impossible to follow? A. Yes. Right. All men are honest, and men के अंदर ही politicians है that then all politicians have to be honest, right? Some politicians are not honest cannot be true. Okay. Which means this is in fact a correct option. Impossible to follow, पूछा, right? Let's see why B, C and D are not the correct options. All politicians are honest. We right now saw that when we say all men are honest and all politicians are men, it is quite evident that all politicians are honest, right? One politician is honest? Yes. There can be one politician over here, P1 let's say, that is honest. It is not impossible to follow. And D says all honest persons are politicians. All honest persons are politicians. This is also true because let me make up another Venn diagram. When we say that all men are honest, we have seen in the previous video that इसका मतलब दो चीजें होती है. इसका दो मतलब हो सकता है that all men are honest, ये हो सकता है. But other than this as well, we can say that men and honest का जो Venn diagram है और जो एरिया है वो बिल्कुल सेम है ना? We can say that all honest are men. It is possible. I will not say that it is. We can conclude that it is true, but it is possible, है ना? And all politicians are men. All politicians are men. From here as well, we can say that there can be a possibility that all politicians are men, and at the same time, all men are politicians. Okay. Simple सा maths लगा लो. H equal to M, M equal to P, therefore M equal to H. P equal to H, right? Which means we can say that all honest persons are politicians. Okay. D is not the correct option. Let's move ahead. We have two more questions left, right? So guys, this is the second last question. Okay. This is again the type in which the third statement must be validly concluded from the previous two statements. Alright. In a given option. We need to determine which among the following options is correct. Okay. Let us get started. A says traffic congestion increases carbon monoxide in the environment. B, increase in carbon monoxide is hazardous to wealth. Okay. Traffic congestion is hazardous to health. Some traffic congestion does not cause increase in carbon monoxide. E is some traffic congestion is not hazardous to health. Okay. We need to keep this in mind. Okay. CBA, CDE, BDE and BAC are our options. Let us start with A. It says C, B and A, which means C, B and A. Can we conclude this? C says traffic congestion is hazardous to health. Okay. Traffic congestion is hazardous to health. It is hazardous to health. Okay. B says increase in carbon monoxide is hazardous to wealth. Increase in carbon monoxide is hazardous to wealth. A, can we conclude A, that traffic congestion increases carbon monoxide in the environment? No, right? Kuch bhi. Yeah, B says, option B says C, D and E. Okay. C, D and E. Traffic congestion is hazardous to health. Traffic congestion is hazardous to health. D says some traffic congestion does not increase carbon monoxide. Okay, at least one traffic congestion, does not increase carbon monoxide. This is not true, right? This is not true. This is not true is said by the statement. At least some traffic congestion does not increase carbon monoxide. E says some traffic congestion is not hazardous to health. There is a connection between traffic congestion and health. There is a connection between traffic congestion and carbon monoxide, but from that we do not get any relationship or any connection between carbon monoxide and health. That is why we cannot conclude that some traffic congestion is not hazardous to health. Okay. Now C says B, D and E. B, D and E. Let's see. Acha. Guys, I think so wealth hai na, it has to be health over here. Okay. Some typing error has happened. Okay. Please excuse me for that. Earlier I said to keep that in mind, but now I realize that it was a typo. Okay. B says increase in carbon monoxide is hazardous to health. Okay. Hazardous to health. D says that some traffic congestion does not increase carbon monoxide. Okay. At least one traffic congestion does not increase carbon monoxide. From here, can we say that some traffic congestion is not hazardous to health? Well, guys, if we see this now, will have to make a very very far-fetched assumption that health or hazard to health can be only caused by increase in carbon monoxide. Okay. Traffic congestion can also cause noise pollution, right? This can also create hazard to health. At the same time, traffic congestion can also, let's say, increase the amount of sulfur dioxide, and that can also be hazardous to health, right? So it would be very far-fetched if we make this assumption that only that hazard to health can only be caused by increase in carbon monoxide. If that is true now, then we can assume. Then we can assume this statement to be true, that at least one traffic congestion does not bring hazard to health. But as I said, it would be too far-fetched of an assumption. Okay, so option C is also not correct. Okay, let's look at option D. It has to be correct. Let's see why. B, A and C. B, A and C is a conclusion. Okay. B says that increase in carbon monoxide is hazardous to health. Okay, same here. Increase in carbon monoxide is hazardous to health. Okay. Traffic congestion increases carbon monoxide in the environment. Traffic congestion increases carbon monoxide in the environment. And hence, traffic congestion is hazardous to health. There's a straight connection, right? Carbon monoxide increase hota hai, then hazard to health is created, and traffic congestion increases the amount of carbon monoxide. That is why traffic congestion does cause hazard to health, okay, or is hazardous to health, and hence D is our correct option. Let's see what our last question has to offer. Okay. There are 2 statements, 4 conclusions, 4 options. Which option follows? We have to find that. Okay. Statement 1 says some parrots are pigeons. Statement 2 says all pigeons are crows. This is a this is a particular statement. This is a universal statement. We would go first with universal statement, right? All pigeons are crows. I'm very bad with drawing, guys. I'm so sorry. Some parrots are pigeons. All pigeons are crows. And some parrots are pigeons. Some parrots are pigeons. What are the conclusions that we can draw from here? First is some parrots are crows. Yeah, we can say that. You know? Crows, parrots, at least one parrot is a crow. Okay, so one follows. So any option where one is not there has to be eliminated. Option B is eliminated. B says all parrots are crows. No, while we can say that some parrots are crows, we cannot say that all parrots are crows from here. Okay, so option B is not correct. Sorry, our conclusion B is not correct, and hence all those options which contain conclusion 2 has to be eliminated. Option B, C and D have been eliminated, so A has to be correct. Okay, some crows are parrots. Statement conclusion 3 है. Some parrots are crows. का ही converse है, some crows are parrots. It has to be true, right? And all pigeons are parrots would again be too far-fetched. All pigeons are parrots. Some parrots are pigeons, so we cannot say that all pigeons are parrots. You know? Okay. So there we go. Option A is the correct option. And yeah, thank you guys for being with me throughout this video. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.